Somewhere near your home, there is a corner like one. One busy main street crosses another that is not so busy. As you come to a busy street or road, you see a sign that says, "Stop," a reminder of the law which says you must pause to look for the other fellow. Take the boy in the center, for instance. His name is Robert. What do you think of him? You don't know? Of course not, because you can't tell by looking at someone what kind of person he is. But watch Robert a little longer. He is thirsty, so thirsty that he doesn't notice that others are waiting in line at the fountain. He isn't trying to make anyone mad. He's just trying to get a drink. What's wrong with that? Robert travels to and from school on the bus. He likes to sit in a certain seat. If he doesn't get there first, someone else may take his seat. He isn't trying to be rough. He's just looking out for himself. After a good hike, everyone is eager to get on with the picnic. Robert thinks they should eat over here by the stream, but the others think this is a better spot. Robert tells them they're all wrong. He says he isn't trying to boss them. He's just trying to get a good place to eat. Well, that's Robert. What do you think of him now? If you formed an opinion of him from the way he acts, just remember that people form opinions of you from the way you act. There are lots of times at school and at home when people have different ideas about things. Sometimes it's about who make a report, or who is the greatest baseball player that ever lived. Or it could be that you and your parents have different ideas about your allowance. In Robert's case, the argument was about a place for a picnic. Whenever people look at things differently, there is usually some reason on both sides. There is one, though, about which there can be no argument. Listen to the other side. If you tell someone, "You're crazy," he isn't going to like it, or you either. But if, say, "You may be right, but this is how I see it," then he feels that you are a reasonable person, trying to get a good answer to your differences. This is Polly. Polly is a happy, good-hearted girl who has lots of interesting things to talk about. In class, Polly doesn't hesitate to interrupt the teacher or another student when something comes to her mind. Even at home, she is so eager to tell Dad what happened on the way to school this morning that Dad, who is very much interested in the news right now, can hardly make head or tail of what he's reading. Or Polly is so excited about the preparation for Dad's birthday dinner that she distracts her mother so that she can't concentrate on the recipe for the cake. When her brother Tom is talking on the telephone, Polly chatters merrily on until Tom can hardly carry on his telephone conversation. Polly only wants to be friendly, but the truth is, she is anything but that. Polly, oh, Polly, can you listen for just one moment? What you have to say may be interesting to others, but only at the right time and in the right place. What you do not say may also be an act of courtesy. In fact, you are a better person if you remember to do the little acts of courtesy, if you let the other person go first, if you smile or nod good morning, if you give the other person his turn, if you give others a chance to talk or read or think without interruption, if you show the good sportsmanship that you feel. If Polly starts being more courteous, the word will get around. She will get a reputation for being the kind of person everyone wants to be. If you had asked Robert if it was wrong to push people around, he would have said, of course. But when he thoughtlessly did it himself, he didn't even realize what he was doing. And Polly surely knew that it is bad manners to interrupt or to distract others. What both Polly and Robert need is to get into the habit of being courteous. If you want to get along well with others, and want them to get along well with you, be courteous.